It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Feral Brewing Company in Australia. A nail brewing company. And this is their Nailraiser VJA. Very juicy ale. It's in a... Let's have a look. I used to read the can size of these Australian beers before I started the video, so then I could kind of just like easily throw it in, easily say it's in a 375 milliliter can. Now I think it is. We'll get back to that in a moment because there's loads of writing on this can. I think it's either 365 or 375 milliliter can. Now I just want to grab a can of, here we are. So in the UK we have 330s. It's either 330 ml, 440 ml or 500 ml cans. That's the kind of general UK can sizes. But in Australia, and I like this, you get a little bit more. You get a little bit more. So if I was to open this can of Thornbridge Hazy Mosaic IPA and pour it into this probably 500 milliliter glass, I'd be left with kind of just over half of the glass full of beer. But with the Australian beers being 365 ml or 375 ml, I'm sure I'll find it somewhere. It will be there somewhere. You get a little bit more. It will fill the glass a little bit more, and it's a little bit more satisfying because, let's face it, nobody wants half a glass of beer, do they? We all want a full glass of beer. So, very juicy ale. There it is, right there, 375 milliliter can. Let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. I would like to thank, and he's a good friend. Travis in Australia. Thank you, Travis, for sending the beer. And I want to say, as I'm pouring this golden looking IPA out into a glass with a two finger slightly off white head, I want to say, I used to be very computer, phone savvy. I used to be really savvy. I used to be really kind of like on the ball. If there was something new coming out, I'd be on it. So YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all of these things, as soon as they come out, I was on it and I was kind of like tuned in, messaging, reading things, answering comments. What I'm trying to say is, as I've gotten older, like my phone, where is my phone? Well, I'm recording off my phone. My phone, generally these days, I'll put it in the corner of the kitchen and I'll go to the other end of the house. And that's only because I work on social media. So I work predominantly, my main income is YouTube, as most of you know. Most of my income is YouTube, and there's bits and pieces from kind of like Facebook and Twitter, and that's like business. That's like, will you come and brew with me, or will you come to the Czech Republic, or will I go to Norway? They generally come from Twitter and Facebook, those invitations. But because I work on social media as my job, my phone is generally, as I just mentioned, my phone is over there and I'm over there. And what I'm trying to say is, I probably should answer messages a little bit more than I do. And I probably should kind of speak to people who send me beer and are very kind to me a little bit more. But then again, it's like anything in life, isn't it? It's like anything in life. If you're continuously surrounded by something, like a mobile phone is with you in your pocket generally 95% of your day. If you look at the youngsters these days, they got their faces in their mobile phones, and they kind of they're almost consumed by the whole thing. I'm going to be very quick because I totally know that I'm trying to do a beer review here, and I'm talking about kind of like why I'm not as active on social media as I once was. But because I see the younger generation, and because myself was completely consumed in mobile phones and tablets and computers and something for so long, I generally like go like this now. I try and keep it like as a hands-off approach. Like when I finish this beer review, I'll connect the phone to the computer, start my uploads, and then I'm already kind of like almost itching to get into the garden with my pick and my shovel and my buckets and put my gloves on and my boots on and get all dirty, and I might pick up my phone 5 hours later. I've made that conscious decision. I've made that conscious decision to do that, to almost go like, man. So what I'm basically saying is, if I don't reply to your social media messages, if I don't reply to the YouTube comments, if I don't do Twitter and Facebook as much as I used to, it's because I've been doing it for 12 years. And it's a long time. And it's a long time. It's a long time to be massively enthusiastic about something. If that makes sense, fantastic. If that sounds slightly ignorant of me, then I apologise. But that's life, isn't it? That's life. On with the beer review. On with the beer review. One Finger, Whitehead, amber, orangey coloured ale. It's a big boy, this one. This is like something like 7 point something. Where are we? I did see it earlier on. 7.5%. 7.5% ABV. Fun fact before I get into this one, Feral Brewing Company are owned by Coca-Cola. I'm not drinking Coke, I promise you. Aroma. Smells really good. A little bit of sweetness, a little bit of tangerine. Yeah, I've just realised I'm 9 minutes into this beer review before I even taste the beer. Let's go. Oh, ho, ho. Quite sweet and malty, but it's got a lovely jammy, marmaladey kind of almost strawberry tart middle. It's almost like you're biting into the crust of a short crust pastry pie with some strawberry or raspberry jam on the top. Yeah, very good. Very good, I like it. A little bit of bitterness on the back end. Carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth. Have a look at the beer as I rock it back and forth. You can see that carbonation chasing the head of the glass. Oh, it's very good. Very, very good. It's very different to some of the New England Pales or the New England IPAs that are out there. This is not a New England IPA. Definitely not. This is more a hoppy barley wine. Definitely more of a hoppy barley wine. Quite sweet to begin with. Creamy, rich mouthfeel. Hoppy. Jam tart. Crusty jam tart aromas and flavours. And a little bit of bitterness on the back end. Absolutely wonderful. So, a collaboration between two of WA's most iconic pioneer craft beer brands. WA. Western Australia? Is that what WA means? Western Australia? This beer embodies the relentless pursuit of excellence and quality shared by both Nail and Feral Brewing. VJA is the ultimate collaboration with Feral's haze and Nail's tropical flavour. The taste is unrivaled and now unleashed. It's very good. I like it. I've always liked Feral Brewing Company's branding. That feral pig kind of rawness. My question to the Australians out there, it does say Western Australia on the side of it, does it? No, it didn't say Western. I'm reading. Oh yeah, Western Australia. It is Western Australia. Bassendean. Yeah, my question to you Australians out there is what made Coca-Cola buy Feral Brewing Company? How did that happen? How did that happen? Why did that happen? Let me know in the comments box below. But I'm going to rate this lovely, lovely beer. Looks fantastic. Look at it. Wonderful. Looks good, smells good, tastes good. Thank you very much to Travis who sent me the beer. Cheers, my friend. I really like it. I like it enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.